everyone.
So, is this a Mythbuster or a Trash Talk or
You know what?
infomercial or?
Let's do. Actually, yeah, that's a good question. Let's do the gastric bypass as a doc talk.
Doc Talk.
And
Monday
then-
Doc Talk.
Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everyone. It is Mo and Doc. And today we're going to be doing a doc talk. We weren't going to do a trash talk, but I didn't find anything worth trashing this week. There's plenty of things worth trashing, but there's enough negativity in the world. We don't need to add to it.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Okay, well, we'll do the negative stuff next week. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah, better dig up some good stuff.
So, it won't be hard. There's nothing but things to trash. It was hard to find things not to trash.
I had to stop watching Fox News and all these news channels. I can't take
I
much.
can't.
I can't take much more of this.
Were you one of those that moved over to the OAN network and the...
I just turned the TV off. I'm starting to read a book. I'm starting to read novels now.
Literally, I got sick. So by the way, if you guys don't realize this, we were gone for a minute. I got sick. The world got crazy. Anyway, I'm back. We're back. But when I was sick, I literally just turned the TV off. I was like, I can't watch a TV. I didn't get on social media. I just avoided everything. I was sick of everything.
That anger issues.
Yeah. Well, everyone, the deal is this. We had a question submitted about gastric bypass. Now, we've talked about this a million times before, but it came up again, which means we must need to talk about it again. So what I thought I would do, Doc, is just get your opinion about gastric bypass. So what we do at the clinic here, we do a lot of things. We do urgent care. We help with medical marijuana certification exams, DOT physicals, work comp exams, but we also do weight loss. Now, what we do in gastric bypass is a little bit different. So I thought you could explain who's a good candidate for a gastric bypass, how are we different, how do you decide what to do, when do they make sense together?
That's kind of a tough one.
Yeah.
We do help people with weight loss, but our goal here is this: help you lose weight, teach you how to lose weight, show you what you're doing wrong, and kind of assist you along that journey. Okay, I think a lot of people gain weight from bad habits and misinformation, disinformation, not knowing what they're doing is so horribly wrong. I mean, a lot of people are like, I drink 1 Pepsi a day. Okay, 1 Pepsi a day, that's a pound a month, 12 pounds a year. Well, it's 12 pounds a year, 36 pounds every 3 years. And so we have to stop those kinds of habits. Well, if you're drinking a Pepsi a day, but you're burning off 100 calories where you're okay, you're not going to gain any weight. So, I mean, you have to explain it in terms of numbers where people understand the math behind weight, which is what weight is to me. It's just a mathematical problem. Gastric bypass, some of the people are intolerant to medicines and interventional therapies. Hunger's a hard thing to control, okay? I mean, people just get hungry. We get hungry for a variety of reasons: hyperglycemia, stress, anxiety, blah, 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 depression. We all have our reasons. Women, it's a little bit crazier for you all. You have a monthly thing going on, and when that progesterone kicks up, man, your sugar cravings go crazy. I mean, so you crave a lot of sweets, and so that can't really be helped. That's a hormonal issue. There's certain medicines out there, believe it or not, that actually help with that. So, but when all these things tend to fail, that's when I think gastric surgery to help reduce weight, because it's going to be the number one killer in the United States. It's the number one killer for heart disease, kidney disease, high blood pressure, cancers. I mean, all the above can all be tied back to weight. So I think when those interventions fail, and we call that conservative management, I think surgery becomes a very viable and reasonable option. Does that help
That pretty
you?
much covers it.
Yeah. And the surgery I like, and you can agree with me, disagree with me, I'm okay with it. There's a doctor in town, David Hargreger. I think he's an awesome doc. He does a mini gastric bypass. What I really like about the surgery, it's reversible. So if there's a complication that comes up later down the road, it can be turned backwards. And so I think he's a good doc. He's an awesome surgeon, and I think he does a great job. And I really like the type of surgeries he does.
And I think he has a pretty good support community too.
He does. He does.
So if you end up getting your surgery, it's not one of those deals where you get a surgery and it's hey goodbye. He has support groups. He has channels for that where you can talk with other individuals who've had it.
Yeah.
He also has like groups of like education.
He does. He's a good, decent doc, and he's not like these typical physicians you go to for weight loss surgery that you go in there and you meet the doctor 30 minutes ahead of time, and he says, "Hi, I'm here to do your surgery." You
Yeah.
never see the guy again. So, he's a good doc.
Yeah.
I've always liked him, and I think he's a good doc and a good surgeon.
And people come to him from all over.
They do.
Yeah.
They
So
do.
he's been doing it for
15, 20 years.
Yeah.
Every bit.
He's good. It's no
But
big
what
deal
the
for
one
him.
thing I like about what he does, it is reversible. A lot
Yeah.
of the surgeries we have done, root and Y, bill these are non-reversible surgeries.
Yeah.
So once they're done, that's it.
Yeah.
So
Well, the only thing that I think we need to talk about then is how do you know what type of candidate you are for what type of treatment? Do you come to us or do you get gastric bypass?
typically what they'll do a lot of times, because in some insurance companies will pay for it to have the gastric bypass, but they want you to do conservative management first, which is what we do. So if that is not effective, then you become a candidate for surgery.
Yeah. The only other thing I'll say is, one thing that we offer here, if you need to lose 5 pounds or more, we can help you. I mean, we'll have patients that come here and, they're like, I'm going on a cruise. I just need to lose like 5 to 15 pounds, And I know 5 pounds seems like not a lot, but sometimes people just really need to knock a little bit of weight off. And so
Actually, they call us after they come back from the cruise and they gain 10 pounds.
Exactly. Then they're like, well, I need to come back.
Yeah,
That's a good
I see.
But we'll have patients that come to us for a variety of different reasons. So we'll have patients that come to us and they need to lose 200 plus pounds. We can help with that.
And we've had people that have lost over 200 pounds.
So it
and
doesn't.
we've had people lose 10 pounds. So
Exactly.
it's all over
It's
the
for
spectrum.
anybody what we do,
Yeah.
unless you are a gastric bypass candidate, somebody who. We can still help you.
We can still help you and
but
try
gastric
things that
bypass
probably have not been tried
might-
before.
Yeah. So anyway, but the good news is if you come to us, we can kind of help you figure that out.
Yep.
But the big thing I want to say is gastric bypass isn't for everybody, but what we do is.
Yes.
So
that is true.
We can pretty much help anybody any amount of weight you want to lose. And the great thing about coming to us is you'll come to us once a month. And we are accountability partners with you.
We're always
we
available.
do brainstorming. We're in it with you, and if we put in the same amount you do. So if you want to try, we'll be right here with you. If you need advice, if you need something from us, but if you barely try, you get out of it what you put into it. That's I guess what I would say. And the thing with gastric bypass is. It's pretty much the same thing with gastric bypass.
It
so
is.
I mean,
once they do the surgery, you still have to follow.
You still have to do it.
Understand what it is you're getting into. Otherwise, you will gain your weight back.
Yeah.
And people do.
And it's not the pills that make you gain it back. It's not the surgery didn't work. You do have to. There are some things with both gastric bypass and with our weight management. It really is accountability on your part and your dedication to your weight loss. So anyway, those are just my thoughts on weight loss.
That's correct. I agree.
So anyway.
My God, we agree with each other for once.
Oh my gosh! Somebody
Called
ring a
Guinness.
bell. Yeah. Well, I think that's pretty much it on gastric bypass. What do you think? We do have some patients who have had gastric bypass who come to us years after gastric bypass just to help with hunger cravings.
So that once again we get back into the hunger issue.
Yeah. So we really.
And that does help too.
And that helps too. So we really can.
I'd say we
be
probably
here for just about anybody.
I'd say we have about 100 of them.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Yeah. So whether you want to lose a little, whether you want to just come as needed, whether you want to take the pills as you need to take them, I mean, it really is a low-key program. Yeah. So, let us know if you need help, but otherwise, I think that covers gastric bypass.
Sounds good.
That was a good doc talk.
Yes, it was.
We haven't done one in a while.
Nope.
Well, there you have it.
Have a good Monday.
Tuesday.
Whatever day it is.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next time. Have a great week.